Hello YouTubers, welcome to ThoseYGOguys. I'm your host, Alessandro, and today I'm going to do a video segment on the comparison and contrast of the Agents and the Dark World. Today I just recently bought 3 copies of the Gates of the Underworld, see right here, and I like every single card that TCG has to give us, really. And surprisingly, they didn't take out Trigodia, so I was like, oh wow. Unlike the other time they took out Archlord Chrysia from the Lost Sanctuary structure deck, they actually kept Trigodia in there. But we'll get down to that stuff later. But I'll give you a background story on these 2 archetypes. And in this video segment, I'm going to get started talking about the Agents. The Agents, they were first released in the Ancient Sanctuary Booster Pack, which came after the Invasion of Chaos booster set. Back then, many people did not find the Agents archetype very competitive, nor would it stand a chance against the powerful Chaos archetype that's been ruling the Yu-Gi-Oh competition for a long time. So we'll get down to on each member. So in the Ancient Sanctuary booster set, we have Mercury, Venus, Mars, and Saturn. Now all 4 of them back then were okay, not so exciting. Mercury, I don't know about everyone's point of view, but definitely for me, it's considered to be the worst one out of all of them, completely. I can see it's used in the Infernity archetype, but then again, Infernity doesn't even use it, so scratch that. Next one is Venus. Venus can special summon the mystical shine balls at a cost of 500 life points, and you could do up to 3, as many times as you want, mostly 3, because she can special summon them from hand and deck to the field. So back then it was like, why? But in this format, and currently now, both Venus and the mystical shine balls are actually much more useful. So lots and lots of points for her and the shine balls. Next, I'll put these 2 cards together, Mars and Saturn. So pretty much they rely on the Sanctuary in the sky, and also you need your life points to be greater than your opponent. But other than that, it's to rely on the Sanctuary in the sky. If something bad happens to it, you're pretty much doomed. Yeah, pretty much, you're doomed. I'm being literally serious. So, yeah, the Agents were not really being seen in the competitive field back then, and never even gotten close. But the Lost Sanctuary structure that came out, and it provides us 5 new cards that are actually very exhilarating and very good. So I'll show you. Okay, so the Agents have a new boss monster. Since Saturn was quite disappointing, we have Master Hyperion. Master Hyperion is an incredible monster. All you have to do is just, if you want to special summon him, you can just remove from play the Agent monster from your hand, field, or graveyard, and special summon him. So you got an instant 2700 beater with the effect that you can remove from play 1 light fairy monster from your graveyard to blow up 1 card on your opponent's side of the field. So, wow. Bravo. That's the card we've been waiting for, especially for Agents. The Agent of Mystery, Earth, is a level 2 fairy tuner, and it's pretty much the main searcher for the agent's archetype. All you have to do is just normal summon Earth, and then you just search whatever the agent monster you have on in your deck actually. And if you have the Sanctuary in the Sky, you can actually search for Master Hyperion. And also, I forgot to mention that the Sanctuary in the Sky also gives the agent, well, a few of them, an additional effect, but that's really not really important because Sanctuary in the Sky is not even considered to be competitive. Well, back to the new cards. Then we have the Agent of Miracles, Jupiter. Not much you'll see him. I mean, you'll see more Master Hyperion and Earth, but Jupiter, it's a good B-stick. Decent, I will say. Just remove from play one the agent monster from your graveyard to pump one monster. Let me see, is this correct? Yeah. Actually, select one face-up like fairy monster, and that monster will gain 800 attack points. And if you had the Sanctuary in the Sky on your side of the field, all you have to do is just discard one. I'm sorry, guys. Discard one fairy monster from your hand to the graveyard and special summon one removed from play like fairy monster from your removed pile or aka banished pile into your side of the field. And usually these two, along with the Honest in your graveyard and the Sanctuary of the Sky, is just okay. Master Hyperion's effect, remove from play Honest, blow up this card, activate Jupiter's effect, discard one fairy monster from my hand to the graveyard, to special summon the Honest I just removed from play, activate Honest's effect, bounce it back to my hand, repeat process, and you just create pretty much an almost infinite loop of Honest. Next up, we have a new spell card for the agents known as Cards from the Sky. What it does is you can remove from play one light fairy monster from your hand to draw 2 cards, but of course you cannot special summon any monster or conduct your battle phase during the turn you activate this spell card. And finally, the last new card, Divine Punishment. It's a counter trap card that can only be activated if you have the Sanctuary in the Sky on the field. So, yeah, very reliant, like I said, but it's an awesome card. It can negate almost anything. Like you stop the effect monster's effect, spell card, trap cards, boom. Render them useless. And yeah. And currently the agents deck have been dominating this format very well. If you don't believe me, I'll give you one little statistics on one Japanese tournament that I watch online. And the info actually has given me that 75 player out of 100 use agents. So yeah, that tells you something. And then there's several hierarchies of agents deck that can be broken down. You'll run into 3 common agent deck. I'll start from weakest to strongest. Weakest would be the pure agents build. Pretty much just pure light fairy monsters. You might gonna have splash in Gores and Sangan, but that's about it. You're not running too much dark. It's just pure light fairies. And then going up in the hierarchy branch, we have the TG agents, aka Tech Genus agents, which you just splash some Tech Genus monsters, and you got some extra darks as well, so you might as well splash in the Blackluster Soldier Envoy beginning, And finally we have the strongest one, tour guide from the underworld, agent's deck. So it's considered to be the strongest, and if you have the money to get tour guides from the underworld, which I don't, nor does Cookie, I don't know anyone else does, because they're like about maybe more than $300 for 3 copies of it. And no, I'm not spending that much. I'm being reasonable. I got other stuff to spend on rather than just getting tour guides. So, other than that, there you have it. That's my little brief talk on the agents, and I'm gonna start talking on the Dark World archetype in the next video segment. So stay tuned, and we'll see you later.